College is hard, and some classes are far more challenging than others. Sometimes it's math, sometimes it's science, sometimes it's English. Well, in this video, I'm going to lay out one of my favorite strategies for how to learn and study for those very, very challenging, difficult subjects. If you don't know who I am, my name's Ryan. I earned a bachelor's degree in 9 months by testing out of all my classes, and now I teach other people how to do that. So if that's something you're interested in, just like and subscribe, and you'll see more videos on how to hack college and graduate faster. But let's jump into the strategy, okay? Now, to lay out the strategy, what I want to do is kind of lay out how we've done things traditionally, because the traditional way is the least efficient way you can possibly imagine, okay? Now, I'm going to use just high school for an example. Freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, senior year. If we're using math as an example, let's say freshman year you take one math class and you do it in semester 1. Sophomore year you take another math class, but that's in semester 2. Junior year, another math class. Senior year, another math class. There are two reasons that it's really challenging to kind of do it this way. Reason number one, our brains are not very good at learning tons and tons of information all at the same time. Well, in high school, we'll take like 8 classes all at the same time. So every other day, you're studying math, science, English, history, and more, and you're trying to retain all that information in your brain at once. That's not efficient, okay? The second reason it's really inefficient is sometimes, let's say your freshman year, you took math in your first semester of freshman year, and then sophomore year, you took math in your second semester of sophomore year. You're talking almost a year between the two math classes. Well, the way our brains work is if something is not important to us, we're very bad at retaining that information. So if you take a math class and then a year later you try to come back and take another math class, guess what? You don't remember what you learned in the first math class. So inefficient, here is the alternative, okay? If you follow this channel, we're all about accelerated degrees. I talk about how much I love competency-based education programs in college. And what that means is self-paced programs in college, like your degree is 100% self-paced. You can test out of classes and things like that. Well, here's the strategy. Take one class at a time is part 1, okay? One class at a time instead of 4 classes at a time is much easier. So instead of studying 4 topics at the same time, like a traditional college semester, you're not doing math, science, history, English all in a semester. You're just taking one math class. Once you've finished, you take the next math class. Once you finish, you take the next math class. And the cool thing is with these accelerated programs, like that first math class might take you a week, and the second math class might take you a week and a half. The third math class might take you 2 weeks, right? But they're all back to back to back, okay? So that's the first part of the strategy, is you take one class at a time. Okay, I hope you're following along. One class at a time. All you have on your brain is math. That's it. You're not studying anything else. That alone makes it far more efficient to learn. Part 2 of the strategy is to batch subjects together. Okay, so once you have finished your first math class, the day after that, start your next math class. The day after you finish that one, start your next math class. So you have math and nothing but math on your brain until you've finished all your math classes. Once you've completed all those, you can move on to the next subject. So essentially what you're doing is you're keeping one subject on your brain at a time so that you're more efficient, and then you're not taking a break between each of those classes. If you're wondering how effective this strategy is, me personally, I'm a 2-time college dropout. I finished high school with the lowest level of math as you can have in high school to graduate. Algebra 1 is the last math class I took in high school. Well, after my 2 dropouts, I found a better way. I hacked college. I tested out all my classes. Here's what happened. Math in particular, as an example. I finished all of my college math classes in 3 weeks flat. So if you're like, oh my gosh, I can't go to college, math is the worst thing ever, 3 weeks is all it took me to finish all of my math classes. Guess what? Those 3 weeks were really hard. It was painful. It was not pleasant. But the day after I finished my last math class, I let it all go. Math is not important to me. I dumped the information, moved on to the next subject, and finished college math in 3 weeks. The pain was gone. I never have to do math ever again, unless I want to, which I don't know if I will, probably not. I'm done with math for the rest of my life. So that's the strategy. Step 1, take one class at a time. Step 2, batch subjects together. So math, 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 English, 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 science, 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 science. Batch them together so that you're in the mode and you're not forgetting between classes. And if you follow that strategy, it will be easier and you will be thankful that you did. I hope this strategy's helped. If you want to learn the step-by-step process, the 3-step process that I use to earn a bachelor's degree in 9 months, I'm going to leave a link to my degree hacking tutorial in the description below. You can go watch that for free. I hope this video's helped. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you in the next video.